Welcome back, Sunday Society, to another episode of Taking Back Sunday. As you can see, we have done a little something, little opposites day. So we hope you are here and watching us video-wise, or you're missing out if you're just listening in the car. So you'll have to come check us out. So yeah, I don't have much to say except for we are doing Am I the Bad Guy? And I'm super excited about it. And it's going to be great. So grab your britches.
Hold on to your britches.
Hold on to your britches. And get ready to have a wonderful episode with Bianca and Hannah.
So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's take back Sunday. So what you got for us, girl?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to take these off because I am blind.
I'm going to ask for the back. If you aren't watching, they're my glasses. I'm going to need them to read.
Okay.
Better. Your wig's falling off.
God. Dang it. This is hot in here. Okay. So my first story is, am I the bad guy for beating my date? It's going down.
I thought you were just making fun of me. Because I be doing this all the time. I'm always playing with my hair.
I know. I'm going to do it on purpose, but right now I'm struggling. Am I the bad guy for beating my date in a game of pool? So this one's from Reddit. Okay, so for context, I'm quite good at the game. I play regularly and against good opponents, two of which are in my country's nationals.
Whatever that means.
So I went on a date with a girl last Saturday, went to a pool bar as she had mentioned she likes playing pool. I said I know a spot, I picked her up at her place, and we went into the bar. We got some drinks, settled in, and then we played our first game. I was taking it easy, just enjoying the moment. We played a few more rounds, then ate. While talking, I mentioned that two mates of mine who play nationals, which I don't know, but I'm assuming she knew like nationals must be a big deal where the pool is.
Yeah.
So she then said, next game, don't go easy on me.
Well. Them hairs be everywhere.
We played a few more. I made it a bit more challenging for her to win. Nothing impossible, just a bit more of a challenging game. And just before we left, around 10 or 11, we racked one last game, and I decided to just play normally. I cleared the table on the break, not to show off, but just for fun.
What does that even mean?
I think it means like all the balls cleared, he got some in. When I got home, I saw a message from her saying, I ask you not to go easy on me, but I didn't mean turn it into a statement. It honestly felt a bit like an ego thing at the end, and it made me uncomfortable. I was taken aback by the message and haven't heard from her since after sending her a message explaining it was nothing of the sorts. The last game wasn't me trying to show off or anything of the sort. I had a good break, sunk 2 stripes, and good positioning on the rest of them. So he must have, I think he won without her even hitting a ball in.
Oh.
Seeing as she said, don't go easy, I just played how I normally would. Am I the bad guy? And an update. I've been outskilled by many women, really talented players who happen to be female. I've respect for all people and wasn't trying to toy with her or anything, but I did want her to have a good time. I definitely never would have tried to make her feel less than, as I believe women and men are created equal. If she were really good at a sport and beat me, I would truly think it was extremely attractive. I really liked her, and I just feel so bad that my actions upset her. Am I the bad guy?
I mean, no. He was just doing his thing, and she needs to just suck it up and get over it. Is that how you feel?
So Reddit thinks that he is the bad guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, Bianca as Bianca doesn't think he's the bad guy.
So Reddit thinks that he's the bad guy because they thought he was toying with her, like when he was letting her win, and then came out and just like did like really, yeah, he's that's what they labeled him.
I mean, I believe it.
Bad
but
guy. I was surprised. That's why I picked this one because I
don't
didn't
think that
agree.
he is the bad guy. I think that,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he was just showing off. Like he wanted to show off for his date and like how good he was.
Yeah, listen, I am single, but if I go on a date with a guy and he does really good, and I am not going to be offended. I'm just going to be like, "Oh, that's sexy."
And if my husband were to ever clear the table, be like, "Yes, daddy. Yes." My husband, Zach. Zach Brown. But he can't play pool, so it would never happen. I would whoop his behind.
I actually think that because I'm so competitive that I would have been mad.
That's facts. Bianca would have been pissed. Like, how dare you? First of all, Bianca would never agree to play pool because she doesn't know how.
Yeah.
Hannah would love it. Hannah would have found very, very... That would have been a lot of fun for Hannah.
Hannah knows she's a loser and she's okay with losing.
Oh my gosh. Bianca is way too competitive for life. Okay.
What do you have, Hannah?
Well, my first story is also from Reddit, and it is, am I the bad guy for sleeping with my sister's husband?
Clutch my pearls.
Beg my finest
pardons. Oh my gosh.
We can't even be opposites because we're the same person.
Oh.
Email. I don't know why they put that in there.
I'm over here looking at myself, not listening to you.
We're nailing it.
Okay.
I, 29 female, find myself in a complicated and difficult situation that has strained my relationship with my sister, 31 female. I recently slept with her husband, and now she refuses to speak to me.
Oh.
However, I genuinely believe that I am not solely to blame for the fallout, and I need an impartial judgment on whether I am the bad guy in this scenario.
Interesting.
Prior to the incident, I noticed some questionable behavior from my brother-in-law, 33 male, towards me. Feeling concerned about my sister's well-being, I decided to address the issue with her. However, she dismissed my concerns, leaving me unsure of how to proceed. My sister works as a flight attendant and is gone more than she is at home. My brother-in-law recently lost his job and was feeling depressed. During one of her frequent absences from home, she asked me to keep her husband company. She trusted me and didn't believe the warnings that I gave her.
That was her mistake.
Before about his behavior towards me, but I saw this as an opportunity to support their marriage and help them rebuild their connection.
It's giving me the ick.
The big ick. Unfortunately, as we spent more time together, our bond deepened. It's not the only thing. And we eventually crossed a line that should never have been crossed.
We all know what that means.
We had both been drinking, and he was complaining to me about the troubles in their marriage and how he hasn't been for a while.
Listen, she is not a girl's girl. Not a girl's girl.
We had both been drinking, and he was complaining to me about the troubles in their marriage and how he hasn't... He missed a word. How he hasn't been happy for a while. He was crying, and I decided to comfort him. One thing led to another, and
she's a hoe.
We did the unthinkable.
She's a hoe.
Listen, if you ever did this to Zach, done. Dead. No one would find you. Marianne and Wanda, who? How them black eyed peas be tasted? He was crying, baby. I woke up realizing the nature of what I did and immediately realized the nature of what had happened. How many times do you have to say the word nature? Weird. We both were so intoxicated that we stupidly ended up falling asleep. I awoke to my sister screaming and hitting the both of us, screaming, "How could you do this to me? We're sisters. I trusted you."
Oh, well, I mean, I don't agree with violence, but whew, goodness.
You listen, F around and find out. She wouldn't even give me a chance to explain and kicked me out of the house. What are you going to explain?
Yeah, that you're a hoe?
Right. What's left? It wasn't me. Got me on the counter. It wasn't me. Now my sister refuses to speak to me. She has filed for divorce. Our parents are siding with her, saying that I violated every family moral. However, I believe that there are multiple factors at play here. Of course you do. And I am not the only one responsible for the breakdown of their marriage. You're not. That's why she divorced her husband.
Mm-hmm.
While I acknowledge my mistake, I also question why my sister failed to address the issues in her relationship and why she left her husband in my care without setting clear boundaries. Are you not an adult?
You can leave Zach in my care anytime. I'm a girl's girl.
I know. I trust you. You guys are like brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. He criticized you the other night, actually.
I know. I texted him about it.
Yes, you did. He told me. He was mad that I told you.
Yep.
Was he?
Yep.
Left your bowl half full next to the sink, just like the kids.
Yep.
I think he was just upset and was trying to deflect that I was getting onto him about the dishes. So he wanted to just bring you into our fight.
Of course.
Naturally. Men. No, Anna wouldn't say that.
Naturally, men.
Bianca hates men. And we got a TikTok taken down because she said that.
We're going to have to edit this one.
We're going to have to edit because Bianca can't keep her emotions in check. I thought we just talked about emotional regulation. Bianca will be single forever.
Oh, I have never said that.
No. Bianca thinks her husband's just
I
going
will
to find
be
her at the
single
house.
forever.
There
I
you
will
go.
be single forever.
Well, it's because she thinks that her husband's just going to find her in the house. She's going to have to go out the house.
And it's icky out there. It's icky out there.
It is. It's so bad. We're not going to get through any of these stories. Okay. I do feel a sense of guilt and remorse for my actions, but I also recognize that my sister and her husband had their fair share of problems.
Yeah, and you did not help it. You
No.
did not help it. You hurt it more.
Not at all.
You might have done your sister a favor, but still.
Right. You took care of it with a 1, 2, 3.
Not a girl's girl.
No. And she says it's unfair to place all the blame on me when there were underlying issues that existed long before our involvement.
Nobody is saying it's all your fault, but you are at fault.
At fault. Clock it. That being said, I understand my sister's anger and hurt. I am willing to accept responsibility for my actions and make amends, but I also believe that it is crucial for her to acknowledge her role in this situation. Rebuilding trust and repairing our relationship will require open and honest communication from both parties. In sharing my story, I hope for an unbiased judgment and guidance on how to navigate this difficult situation.
Please tell me that Reddit just went for her soul.
They ate her alive.
Good.
They left no crumbs. Update number 1. Okay, guys, I get it. You guys have ripped me apart in the comments. And yeah, I admit I messed up. After deeply reflecting on my actions and seeking advice from others, I have come to realize the extent of the hurt and damage I caused to my sister. I genuinely regret my behavior and am now fully aware that I was in the wrong. There's no excuse for what I did, and I think I was trying to excuse my actions because the thought of it all was too painful.
I mean, I don't have a sister, but who are you going to trust?
Who can you trust if you can't trust your sister?
Your own blood?
Listen, you're my sister. I don't have any sisters either. But let my brother try to sleep with my husband. James?
Oh, James. He always seemed a little zesty.
Bianca did not think like that. Bianca had a crush. You had a crush on him when you were in middle school.
Everybody had a crush on James.
James Ratliff was a piece, man.
I've heard that.
Get it, Michelle? Oh, that's weird because I'm Hannah. I'm your sister. You say it.
That's what I was like, and then I about puked in my mouth.
So weird.
Get it, Michelle?
Hey. Okay.
And nobody's attracted to him now, though. He's ugly because he's married.
Yeah. The minute that men get married, they turned into freaking
He's not married, but he might as
walruses.
well be. So,
Yeah.
same.
He's in a very committed relationship with a child, and we love Michelle. So nobody will ever mess with that, or I will find them and hunt them down.
I'm so aggressive.
You are so aggressive.
Oh, Lord.
There's like 10. I'm not done.
Oh, my gosh.
There's like 3 updates.
Go ahead.
Okay. Last night, after reading comments, I mustered up the courage to reach out and apologize to my sister. Unfortunately, despite my sincere efforts, she has not only refused to speak to me, but has also blocked me from all forms of communication. The fact that my sister has taken such measures is deeply upsetting to me. I yearn for her forgiveness and genuinely want her back in my life.
Don't use the word yearn.
Yearn? You don't like that word?
Mm-mm.
Bianca doesn't mind it, so get over it. Suck it up, Sally. However, I understand that I cannot force her to reconcile or forgive me on my terms. I have sought advice from friends and family on how to navigate the situation, but it feels like the best course of action for now is to respect her boundaries and give her space she clearly needs.
Clock it. Boundaries. We love boundaries. I just felt really triggered.
I know you'd be getting so pissed when I interrupt you. I continue to reflect on my actions and have sought therapy to address the underlying issues that led to my hurtful behavior. I found some online and plan on calling soon okay, nobody cares about this. Nobody cares.
Heal yourself.
Final update. Wow, you guys are ruthless. I fully see that I was in the wrong and my behavior is inexcusable. I do not deserve to have her as a sister, and I'm literally a piece of crap. There's not a single insult you guys can give me that I haven't given myself. Surprisingly, my sister unblocked me, expressing her desire for closure and personal healing. It seems she has reached a point where she needs to address the past in order to move forward, but she has made it clear that she doesn't wish to continue our relationship.
Yeah.
We had an open...
Blame her?
Can't blame her.
Mm-mm.
We had an open and honest discussion about the pain and hurt that had accumulated over time. It was an emotional and challenging conversation, but one that allowed us to express our feelings and seek some form of closure. There's more, but I honestly don't care to read any more of this never-ending story. That's when you would sing never-ending story, because my ADHD would make you.
A never-ending story. Oh my gosh.
Turn around. I'll do it for you. Look at what you see.
So,
I feel like we know.
I feel like the sister is the bad guy, but I feel like the other sister, I'm proud of her for setting boundaries.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say that you didn't think that the one did anything wrong or that you understood where she came from. And I was like,
oh no.
Absolutely
No. Absolutely
no. We do not support sleeping with our sister's husbands.
We are girls, even though we don't have sisters.
Yeah.
We are each other's sisters.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you imagine if Adeline did that to Brinley or Brinley did that to Adeline?
Brinley would beat somebody down. Yes. Brinley ain't got no chill.
My tiny little bestie, she gonna be with the left and the right.
The 1, 2, and the 3.
Yeah.
We don't know where the 3 comes from, but she's got it. Okay, what you got, girl?
Okay, so am I the bad guy for refusing to change the chore chart even though my wife works full-time now? I met my wife in college and she was soon pregnant after we graduated. We moved in together and it was decided that she would not look for a job until after she gave birth. I mean, sounds like a dream.
Right? I wish that a man would let me just stay at home. I would be living my best life. Stay-at-home mom. I'd be baking, be doing all the things. Making sourdough.
Our daughter was born and my wife was a stay-at-home mom for the first 2 years. We had a lot of fights about chore splitting. I was very overwhelmed coming home and had to do a ton of chores after work and also spend time with our daughter. This had gotten worse as our daughter had gotten older and a little tornado. The biggest issue was she wouldn't pick up at all, especially in the kitchen. That meant I would come home. Oh, he spelled meant wrong. That meant I would come home, clean the kitchen, cook, and then clean the kitchen again. They have to go around and clean up the day's activities. We argued about this a lot, and her stance was she watches our kid all day long, so I clean up more when I get home. In the end, I gave in, and we made an official chore chart. Her, watch kid, do laundry, grocery shop, appointments. Mine, dinner, everyday cleaning, wiping down counters, picking up toys, sweeping, etc., trash, meal prep, and nighttime routine, bath, etc. In the summer, my company informed me that I would be let go around Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
We talked it over, and my wife found a job and would be the main breadwinner for the time being. I was to watch our daughter and work on my online master program. This moment, I'm watching our daughter and doing my master programs, and now I personally have issues with my wife and how things are going. She hates having to come home and do chores and clean up after us. I actually leave it cleaner than when she left what she would leave me. I put dishes in the dishwasher throughout the day, is the example. We have been arguing about this constantly. She thinks it's unfair she has to do chores after working all day, and me pointing out that this literally is what I have done for the past 2 years and kept pointing at the chore chart to refer back to. She says she's the breadwinner now and shouldn't have to do this, and I pointed out I was the breadwinner before to begin with and did this all. That I am watching our daughter and doing a program. She claims I am being unfair since I refuse to change the chore chart because it is literally what I have done for years. My friends have opinions, so I'm asking for outsider opinions.
Listen, I work a full-time job and Spark on the side and have to come home to do all the dishes. So I get it. You don't want to go to work all day, come home. I'm just kidding. This is not how you would feel. If this is what he was expected to do when he was working full-time, I don't think that the expectation should be any different for her. That's how I think Hannah would feel. That's how Bianca feels. It is hard to work a full day, to be around people making decisions all day and then have to come home and do things. But it sounds like he's doing his part at home in that it's not everything. I will say, though, that at-home list sounded a little long. That stay-at-home list was nice. I would trade for show.
Yeah.
But
I get so tired sometimes when I go have dinner that's prepared for me. I can't even put my dish in the dishwasher.
And she just makes the husband so mad. I had to listen to it all night long.
No. I figured we would both agree with this. If it was expected for one, it should be expected for both. Right is right, wrong is wrong, fair is fair. Yep. It sounds like the grass isn't greener on the other side.
Yeah. I would wonder what their jobs looked like. Did you say what jobs they had? I would wonder, is her job more demanding than his was?
But yeah, I think that it says everyone sucks. That was what Reddit said. And I was like, I feel like he's like,
dang, we're going opposite today
yes.
It is opposite day.
Yes.
I don't think that he's the person staying at home sucks right now.
No.
I mean, if he was expected to come home and do all that, why isn't she expected?
Exactly.
And he's working on a master's program too, which is a lot of work.
Yeah.
We both have high education. We know the work that it takes to get our degrees.
And, we believe that, women and men are equal and women are amazing. And, so I think it's great. She's a breadwinner and he's staying home and doing the chores.
Yeah. Doesn't your brother want to be a stay-at-home dad? Seriously, he's excited. I wish I could be a stay-at-home anything. I'm a stay-at-home worker. No, I'm not. That's Gio. You're a stay-at-home worker.
I'm a stay-at-home worker, and I
would love to be a stay-at-home. I'd love to work from home. I'd get so much done.
That's true. You are right, Hannah. You would get so much done. You would have the best meals. No processed foods in your house.
Be making your own making my own mayonnaise.
The cleanest baseboards.
Bianca, I don't understand how your house is so disgusting and you work from home all day.
I would never say that.
You wouldn't.
Bianca's house is also not disgusting. Okay. It's not up to
Hannah's standard. It's not Hannah. It's not my
house
standard.
isn't up to Hannah's standard, but Hannah loves coming here and feels comfortable, so it can't be that bad.
It's not a hoarder house, that's for sure.
It's not.
It feels like it sometimes. Bianca says that. Okay. Am I the bad guy for throwing away our friendship over 7 years over something so small?
Ooh, but is it small?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay, I'm ready.
I low-key didn't read this one all the way through, so we'll find out together if it's a small problem or not. For a backstory, my friend and I have been so-called best friends since sophomore year of high school, and we are now both 21, female. She is the type of friend that always forgets her wallet when we go places, meaning I was always paying for her food, drinks, store purchases, etc. She would always say she would pay me back, but never did. It was partly my fault because I would just let it slide. She didn't have a job, and the only money she had was from mom and dad.
You got a scrub as a guy that thinks he's fine.
Well, they're both girls, so
well, it's
they're
still
both
a scrub.
Someone's scrubby. She sounds hideous. Well, she's a guy, so. She has had everything handed to her and has never had to work for anything. She would constantly talk crap about her friends and family, but never anything to their faces, which made me think she was doing the same thing to me with them.
Most likely, yes.
All throughout school, there was always drama with her, but I didn't really care because she was my best and only friend. I didn't fit into her friend group, so we would just hang out, the two of us, most of the time unless my brother was home. It was January when everything started to go downhill. And for her...
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I don't want to interrupt you, but did they say how old they were?
Yes, they are both now 21.
And this was how long ago? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I really wasn't. I'm so sorry.
I think
it sounds very juvenile. That's why I was asking.
It does. But
okay.
They're both 21 now, and this happened when they were 20. The story happened when they were 20. So it was January when everything started to go downhill, and for her 21st birthday in February, I was still 20, she wanted to go to a bar restaurant, which is understandable. I dealt with the fact that I wouldn't be able to drink with everyone else and continued to agree to go at least for dinner. A week later, just before her birthday, I found out that she had been sleeping with my brother behind my back while she was hanging out with me. Clutch my pearls. Beg your finest of pardons. My brother, 22, has his own house that I had been living with him in for a few months now.
What is up with all these hoes?
I know. I have a theme this week, apparently. It's because we played horse with Brinley, and the hoes were on the mind. She had been coming over on my days off from work to hang out, which was normal. I slowly started to notice that when I would be ready for bed, they would both decide to watch a movie. Me not wanting to leave her alone with my weird brother, I would try to stay up as late as I could, but eventually I would give in and go to bed. They would both play it off by saying, "Oh no, you're going to bed already? The movie isn't even over." They were probably like, "Oh my gosh, go to bed." As if to make me think they wanted me to stay each time. It wasn't until the last time she came over to hang out with me that I had noticed what was really going on. I'd gotten up to go to the bathroom around 2 a.m. and noticed she still wasn't in bed, so I just assumed they were still watching movies. I walked up over the stairs to find them both sleeping on the couch, the pull-out couch, cuddling. I was furious. At this point, I finished what I was doing, went back to bed, and left first thing in the morning without saying anything. Come to find out, it had been going on for a few weeks at this point, and every time she came over to hang with me, it was her excuse to hang out with him. I wasn't as upset with my brother because I understood he hadn't been with anyone for over a year. However, she had just left her ex about a month or so before, and we had the conversation of, "Do you like my brother?" And she straight up told me that she would never in her life do anything with him.
Liar.
And finds him gross and like an older brother. To me, she was just using him as a rebound.
Yeah.
This situation made everything so awkward. I told them both that I was not comfortable with this, but at the end of the day, it's their decision to make. I still went to her birthday dinner with both of them and a few of her other friends, but the whole time I was just there. This sentence doesn't make sense. So the whole time I was there, I just sat alone. I ended up leaving early, and the next day they showed up at the house together with her new puppy and told me that I was watching the puppy so they could go on a date. I wasn't asked, I was told. After that, she stopped hanging out with me.
Who you telling?
Right. Telling who? But I do love puppies, so. About a month. Oh, wait, no, I skipped a paragraph.
I'm feeling that puppy.
Right? It ain't your puppy no more. After that, she stopped hanging out with me, but would continue to come over and be with him. I started not being around as much and went off doing my own things, then was called selfish for not including them as I would before. I did not want to be a third wheel for my brother and her.
Pop off, sis.
About a month later, in March, my brother had met a new girl, and she also found someone else to date. Oh, they didn't last very long.
Of course they didn't.
Just about a month. A little fling. Little flingy fling.
That rebound that she talked about.
Yeah. All was good, but still very awkward, intense between the two of us. We had tried hanging out a few times since, but would always get cut short from sudden lack of conversation. Before all of my brother... I am so annoyed by her. She can't type. Before all of this with my brother, we could talk all day as if we hadn't seen each other for months. I had been planning for my birthday in June for everyone to get together and go out to the bar as we were officially old enough. And by everyone, I mean my boyfriend, her, my brother, his girlfriend, and one of my other friend couples.
Oh, and let me guess. She doesn't want to go because it's awkward.
Well, I didn't invite her boyfriend as he wasn't old enough to drink at the bar yet, but told her he could tag along, but for obvious reasons, he couldn't drink. The day before my birthday plans, I had messaged everyone making sure plans were still on, and that's when the switch was flipped. All of a sudden, I was being selfish by making plans for my birthday that wasn't inclusive for everyone to attend. She told me that if I wanted her to go, then she wasn't... I don't understand this sentence. She told me that if I wanted her to go, then she wasn't getting dressed, basically staying in her pajamas, and she wasn't going to pay for anything, which, as I said before, she always forgets her wallet.
Let me guess, she just doesn't go.
Well, just you wait. So I finally spoke up, saying we had already decided and planned for this, that if she had an issue with it, then she didn't have to go. Come to find out that night, the bar we were going to, the only one in our town, was closed for the day. So the rest of us that were still going changed plans and went bowling instead. My other friends didn't show up, so it ended up being just myself, boyfriend, brother, and his girlfriend. I messaged her, letting her know the new plans, and once again, acting like it was the biggest burden of her life, so I told her not to worry about coming. I think that was nice that she at least told the friend that the plans changed.
I mean, she didn't have to.
No, she didn't have to. That was thoughtful. We love a considerate woman. Queen. That's something Bianca would say.
We love a considerate queen. Pop off, sis.
Clock it. Over a month later, I hadn't talked to her nor heard from her and found out she was actually ditching me for a pit party with her boyfriend's friends. I don't know what a pit party is. I had driven past her house and didn't honk or anything. About 20 minutes later, I got a message from her mother saying I needed to apologize to her for being selfish.
Oh, mama, don't get involved.
Right?
Mama, don't do that.
21 years old and you got your mom coming in handling your problems? Mind your business. Stay in your lane. But if someone were treating Brinley like crap, mama's coming in. Gloves are coming off. No, not when
Now,
she's
I
21.
honestly feel like I'd be like, you don't need that friend. Listen,
Exactly.
I've had friends that I thought were going to be lifelong friends that you just realize aren't, and you just have to pick up and move on.
Yeah. It's a sad reality of life. Okay. Her mom sent me a message saying I needed to apologize to her for being selfish and not including her in my birthday plans.
Could you imagine if Pam texted me?
My mom would never. Your mom, though. Your mom might be getting involved.
Oh, I don't think so. My mom would probably be like, thank God. They're finally not friends. Just kidding, Jenny. I love you. Maybe back in the day, though.
Yeah, I was kind of mean to your mom in high school.
You were, and you were hideous.
You would never call me hideous.
Oh.
But yeah, I made some bad choices. But so did you, so it's fine.
I was secretly smart-mouthed, and you were outwardly smart-mouthed.
That's true. I don't care. My filter is gone. It has never been there for the people that I love. I'm going to stand up for them. And that's admirable.
Mama bear.
Clock it. Anyway, longest story. I've picked all the longest stories. As stated before, I tried my hardest to get her there and even offered to pay for a few drinks for her on my birthday. Her mother went on saying I was being rude, inconsiderate, and a terrible friend for, quote, making her feel unwanted as a friend, and that it was a waste of a friendship, and if I didn't grow up and be the bigger person. So am I the bad guy for throwing away our friendship over something so small?
So listening to that, I tried my hardest not to interrupt, but I do have some thoughts that I want to add at the very end, which is that I think that she wasn't a real friend at ever. I mean, like, it sounds like this friend was constantly using her. I joked about the scrub thing. Why would you want a friend who can never, like us? If you grab coffee, I get coffee next time, or like we Venmo each other, or we just don't worry about it because like it's just this very mutual relationship. That sounds like a very one-sided relationship.
Yeah, I agree. It does not sound like there was a give and take at all. It sounds like somebody was given and somebody was taken.
Yeah.
And we don't need toxic people like that in our lives. And I don't think that they're the bad guy for having that boundary, because the older you get, the more you have to realize that your time is valuable and not everybody deserves it.
Taylor Swift was correct.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
What you got, girl?
Okay, so my last one is, am I the bad guy for inviting my trans friend to a gender reveal party? Okay. So I'm 26, currently pregnant for the second time. I'm sorry. Yay, I have a daughter, 3 female. For my baby shower, I decided to include a gender reveal, cheesy I know, at the end. I had a cake made, and the inside of the cake would be pink for a girl or blue for a boy.
Sounds about right.
Yep. I thought it was a very cute idea, not over the top like some of the other gender reveals, and my husband thought so too. I invited about 18 friends and their families, including my own family, so it was a rather large gathering.
I was going to say, that's a lot of people.
We don't even know that many people.
No, on purpose.
One of my friends, 26 male, is dating a trans woman. They have been together for about 8 months, and I have met her several times. I wouldn't say we're extremely close, though. Anyways, the baby shower happened on Sunday. It was quite nice, and everyone had fun. Then my husband got the cake out and told everyone the color of the filling inside would reveal the gender of the baby. It was a surprise, and people were awing and saying how it was so cute. My mother even teared up. My husband and I cut the cake. It was blue, so this meant we were getting a boy. I was really excited, and it was a great moment. At the end, my friend's trans partner approached me and asked if she could talk with me. Firstly, she thanked me for coming to the party. Then she said she was surprised by the gender reveal bit at the end and that she was disheartened by it. She said we seemed like really forward-thinking people, but that having a gender reveal and calling it that in this day and age is backwards thinking. She said the only thing that it reveals is that my baby has a penis. She said that her parents gendered her to be a boy growing up, although she wanted to be a girl, and that really messed her up. I defended my actions and said I didn't think too much into it, and said that saying it's a boy is much better than saying my baby has a penis, especially in front of my friends and family. She said, well, maybe you can be more open-minded when raising your child. She also told me that if I was planning to do a gender reveal, I should not have invited her because she thinks it's very offensive and almost triggering to go through it. I thanked her for my input. Your face is cracking.
This is your face.
I know. I thanked her for my input, but said at the end of the day, it's rather rude for her to tell me how the baby shower should have went or how to raise my son. She seemed upset and she left. I told my husband afterwards about the interaction, and he said I was right for telling her to mind her own business. Plus, he says it's not our fault that she was offended by the gender reveal. Am I the bad guy?
Did she not know what kind of party she was going to?
Yeah, so a gender reveal, I would, it's because they say baby shower, but I think that's a mistype. It's a gender reveal. And so I feel like you would know that they were revealing the
that's
gender.
The purpose of those. Yeah. I think that everybody has their own choice on how they're going to raise their kids. And if they want to have a gender reveal that declares it's a boy, that's fine. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that it was rude of the woman to come up and shame this mom for doing something that she wanted to do regarding her body and the child she is growing inside of her body.
Yeah. I mean, I think that like she should have just not went if she had big feelings about it.
Yeah.
She could have said, thank you for inviting me so that I didn't feel left out, but no, thank you.
I was going to say, like, you were invited, but you weren't obligated to go. This was just a friend's partner?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a brother's girlfriend?
No, it was just a friend's partner that they had been dating for like 8 months.
Yeah, I think that was just a little pretentious and rude of the partner to criticize that. Especially there. Like, maybe send a message later if you feel so inclined, but
yeah,
that was their
wrong time to pop off, sis.
Wrong time to pop off, sis, indeed. Yeah, the audacity. Must have been on sale that day.
It was for free.
My last story. Am I the bad guy for slapping my ex's wife? Let me just say, I have strong feelings about this story.
Okay.
So for some context, me, 32 female, and my ex, 32 male, had our daughter, 16 female, back when we were in high school.
Okay.
We broke up after graduation, but remained friendly for our daughter's sake.
Love that.
Right. We love amicability, which I don't think is a word, but it is now.
We love amicability, which I don't think is a word, but I just made it a word, so there.
She's so smart. We love her big vocabulary.
I am so smart. I'm the smartest person in the room.
She needs to go to a different room. Me and my ex are both married and have kids with our new partners. I have one 9-year-old daughter with my husband, and my ex has 3 young ones under the age of 6 with his wife. My daughter alternates between our houses each week, switching each Friday. Every time I get her back, she complains about how her stepmom is really strict and rude. She has my daughter always cleaning most of the house and watching her younger siblings all the time. There was even one instance where she stayed home from school to watch her younger brother who had a stomachache.
Oh, absolutely not.
Right? Listen, my blood is boiling, so I know yours is about to be. My ex's wife has never liked me, by the way, since she always thought it was weird that me and my ex are friends, even though we're only friendly for our daughter's sake. So sometimes I feel like she's hard on my daughter out of spite for me. We don't love that. I never got too upset about it, though. I know having 3 young ones can't be easy and that she just needs my daughter's help around the house a bit, but she takes it too far. She's always saying that me and my ex were too soft on our daughter growing up, so now she's disrespectful and spoiled.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, isn't true. I may not have beaten my kid with belts, but I still disciplined them. They both have grown up to be respectful young ladies, and I've never gotten a complaint from their teachers. Anyway, my daughter's stepmom gets super upset if my daughter forgets to do just one chore, which she does so much already. She cleans the bathroom.
How old is she? 10?
16.
Oh. I don't know what I was thinking.
A little off.
Yeah.
But yeah, 16.
Yeah. Kids forget things.
Yep. She cleans the bathroom, washes the dishes, does laundry, mows the yard, takes out the garbage, etc.
What do the parents do?
I wish that I knew. On top of all that, she still has schoolwork to get done.
Oh, I bet she's a good student.
I bet she is too. I don't know if they say, but the mom said that the teachers never complained about her, so. Well, Thursday, my daughter got yelled at by her stepmom for forgetting to do the dishes that night, even though she only forgot to because she was studying for an upcoming test. When my daughter tries to explain herself, get ready. My ex jumped in and got mad at her for talking back. They both were yelling at her when she tried to speak up for herself when her stepmom slapped her for being disrespectful. Let a step-parent lay their hands on my child. That'll be the last thing they do. They will not have hands afterwards.
Slapped a 16-year-old
for being disrespectful. The stepmom.
Yeah, no.
Well, yesterday my daughter drove to my home from school to spend her week with me. She told me about what happened, and she was really upset about it. I was pissed. And we're leaving that in. First of all, I wouldn't let my husband slap her, so to know her stepmom did had me furious. She can do whatever she wants to her own children, but she has no right to put her grown hands on my child.
Pop off, sis.
Listen, that'd be the last day that woman had hands. So I drove over to their house to confront her stepmom about it.
Yes, she did.
Stepmom got really defensive and ended up getting in my face talking about how I should have raised her better. My ex took her side, of course, since that's his wife. Me and her said some things back and forth, and after physically trying to push me out of her house, I ended up slapping her and asking her something along the lines of, how does it feel to get slapped? You don't like it, do you? I'm not proud that I acted like this, and I even called my ex today and apologized for making a scene in his home. I even told him that I'd be willing to apologize to her, but he told me that she was adamant on the fact that she was right and she would not be apologizing to our daughter.
Okay, well.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
If that's the hill you want to die on.
She's the type to say, I don't need to explain myself to a child. And that's what's wrong with the world today.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I guess that also means she doesn't feel the need to apologize when she's wrong too. I still feel like I should apologize, but I'm not sure if I want to, if she won't admit she was wrong. I'm not sure what I should do. I want to remain friendly with my ex, but I'm not sure I can stand her treatment towards my daughter anymore.
You don't even need to be friends with nobody. Ew.
Yeah, we don't love this. Edit. To clear things up, I was not upset the whole way driving over there. I knocked on the door and my ex let me in. I was staying calm while trying to talk to them like adults when stepmom got in my face about how spoiled and disrespectful my daughter was being. I'm more of a gentle parent, so I don't believe in hitting your child the second they get you mad. She got mad at me and started trying to push me out the door, and I got so upset at her words and actions and swung. Swing, ho! Swing, ho! My daughter also isn't spoiled. I have chores that I make her do. I don't feel like you have to justify yourself, Mom.
Yeah, no, sis.
Edit number 2. I did not apologize for standing up for my kid. Great. And yeah, I think that's it.
Wow.
Is she the bad guy for
Absolutely
slapping?
not.
Yeah, no. Again, let somebody put their grown hands on my child. 16 or not 16. 16 or 32, and I'm finding you.
So
I'm a poet.
So, I mean, like, I'm just thinking, why are we treating children like they are maids and nannies?
Right.
Whether it's your stepchild or your actual child.
Yeah. Children are meant to live their lives.
Children. Yep.
Kids are meant to be kids, not your little servants.
I love how when Adeline's at your house, she has no responsibility. She gets to just be a kid, except for like keeping her room clean.
Yeah, and she does. She's always very clean, very tidy, very helpful. And I love it. I love getting to see her just relax and be a kid and laugh. And she tells the funniest jokes.
She is so funny. Her and Brinley.
Man.
All your kids are funny.
Yeah.
Where did they get that from? Because it's not from you.
No, it's from you. They get their humor from you.
They do.
That's got to be it.
That's their Aunt
Brinley's
Bianca.
more your child anyway.
She is. She is like me.
Oh, Adeline.
My tiny little bestie.
Isn't that what she is in your phone? Isn't that her name in your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Tiny bestie? They're so ridiculous. They're so silly.
I think I might have forgotten to turn back on her alarm on her phone. And I think she was up late last night.
I think you did. Yeah, she was up late and didn't get any sleep. So I'm going to need you to fix that. Okay. It was probably because they didn't have school Monday. So you turned it off.
Yep. Because you told me earlier that you asked her and she couldn't remember if her phone shut off.
Yeah, well, I can promise you that it didn't shut off.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Well, this has been fun, y'all.
This has been super fun.
Listen, I had such a fun time being... Oh, yeah, have good posture.
I know.
Slow down. This has been so much fun.
It has been.
Being each other. We love each other, and I appreciate all the parts of Bianca.
Yes.
Or Hannah. And I know that Hannah appreciates all the parts of me. So
yes, we can be ourselves now. Okay. I do. I appreciate that we can like poke fun at each other.
Thank God.
Yes. I'm not taking mine off because people might pray for me. They'd be like, "Oh, girl,
it's hot in here."
Yes,
so
those sticks are hot.
There is your "Am I the Bad Guy?" I feel like we had
some pretty spicy ones,
pretty fun,
pretty hot takes in there. All of mine, they were the bad guy, or no, the last one wasn't.
Yeah,
and even the daughter-in-law story wasn't the bad guy.
What's coming up?
That is a great question, and I would love to tell you. Yeah, I think
our history and where ICE came from and where we are now.
I think communication comes before that, but we can switch them up however we want to.
You know that song? It's like, take your shirt off, twist it back your head. Helicopter. That's all I could think
of. Come on, right?
Yeah.
Petey Pablo.
Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you, you needed to be a little bit more passionate in a couple of places because I was like, I love being me again. Okay.
I know. My passion is more of a quiet passion.
And I am loud and proud. And what's that song where it's like, it's like, talk to me, I talk back.
Oh,
so they do that. It was TikToks. Bianca would be the first person, and I'd be all, oh, I'm out of the frame. I'd be all, talk to me, I talk back.
Yeah, it's like when someone's trying to bully your best friend.
With me, do not play with me.
Amen. Oh my gosh, yeah. So yeah, I'm back to my quiet passion. And I'll let Hannah be the one to have the mouthpiece to be boisterous and loud with her opinions.
Yes.
And I'm going to take the back seat and just hide in the back and pray that she doesn't get us beat up. I'm just kidding. But this was a lot of fun.
It was fun. I love you.
I love you too.
I am Hannah.
And I am Bianca again.
And we are
Taking Back Sunday. Excuse me.
And we are Taking Back Sunday. You said, excuse me.
I don't understand what this means. Hold on.
That sounds like me.
I know. That's why I did it, but it also doesn't make sense. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. You did it. It made me
I know, because I'm stuffy. It smells smoky in here. Damn.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I made myself lightheaded.
Take a breath. Oh, something got me. Oh, the bloopers on this one are going to be good. Oh, I gave myself a little headache with that. All right. So I'm going to read that part again. We had both been drinking and he was complaining to me about the... I'm going to get that fly.
Listen, if a fly touches my food, I do not eat it.
No, I forget that you're really weird about flies.
They puke every time I land, bro.
I know, but for some reason, that's not the thing that gives me the ick, ever. And your wig is coming off in the front. You need to pull her down just a smidge.
Oh, man, it's coming off all the way. I think my head's a little too big.
I'm leaving this part in the bloopers, so you guys need to stick around for the end. We didn't have a lot of bloopers in the last episode,
it's
so
okay. It feels a little wonky. I don't care.
Because the bobby pin beef's holding on for dear life.
Living a hot mess life out here.
That's fine, because when I first started wearing them, that's what they were looking like. So. When I edit, there's sometimes that those come out. I'm like, what the? It scares me. Okay, I won't do it again.
You're not offending me.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It be stink. Oh, girl. What did you eat?
It's that steak.
Did you really burp?
No.
Okay, because I was like, I don't smell anything.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That. It really did, though. That meant I would come home, clean.
See, you be too.
Okay. Yeah. And you just, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Got him.
I'm
And
so
stayed in
sorry.
character.
My house.
You should be. It's disgusting. Okay. Where was I?